If you've been feeling stuck, drained, or deep in burnout, even where moving at all can feel like too much, this practice is designed to meet you exactly where you are. We'll gently move energy that's been stuck without overdoing it. So your system can remember how to feel ease, flow, and replenishment. Because when you're fatigued or burnt out, the answer isn't to push through. It's about moving just enough to reconnect with your body, your breath, and the sensations that are moving through you. And this allows your body to shift from survival mode into something softer, into feeling more vital and alive. So we'll blend some gentle movement, restorative holds, intentional breathing, and acupressure to welcome in this shift. For this practice, just have a small cushion handy, and we're going to begin this practice lying on the back. So come onto your back. And this is where, if you want to use this small cushion, you can use it under your head, and that can create some more support actually for your lower back. And let's come into a constructive rest position. So the knees are up to the ceiling, your feet are hip width apart, lined up with the sit bones. And from here, just feel that you can soften and relax in your hips. If not, you can turn your heels out and let your knees fall in toward each other, and that can create more of a release through your hips. So however you can feel really comfortable here, get your shoulders into the back, let your arms extend out, the palms can face up. And once you are comfortable, let your eyes close. And feel yourself grounding down. There are these nice adjustments that begin happening as you rest into gravity, directly down into the floor. And feeling the chest, the shoulders relax. You can swallow to make sure that your tongue, throat, and jaw are relaxed. And now you can bring your hands onto your belly. So the fingers are resting around your belly button. And the rest of your arms are rested onto the floor. So your chest, your shoulders are still relaxed, your arms are relaxed. And begin to feel your inhales moving into your hands. And if this requires some mindful awareness to shift your breath deeper into the diaphragm, to move into your abdomen, you can do so. And once you establish a pattern of abdominal breathing, let your breath be soft and relaxed. So you aren't forcing anything. Just feeling how the breath can naturally move this way. And if it feels good for you, let your breath slow down even more. Again, without forcing anything. Just allowing the breath to soften so much that it slows down. And as the breath softens and slows, your body can as well. really getting into your parasympathetic nervous system, which is healing mode for every system in your body. Rewiring chronic stress patterns that create imbalance through your body, create anxiety and overthinking in your mind, create emotional overwhelm, acts as an endocrine disruptor, throwing off your hormonal system. And you do this all by relaxing and resting. Softening into gravity, softening through your breath. And letting your breath expand into your belly on your inhales. And feeling how you can soften even more, relaxing even more into gravity on your exhales. And here, by moving the breath into the abdomen, you're heightening your immune system, regulating your immune system, moving the lymphatic system to cleanse your body, now let your hands rest out to the side and take your legs out long. First, just stretch out through your legs. You can extend through the ankles, flex through the ankles. Bring your left knee in toward your abdomen. Wrap your hands around your left knee and just hug this knee in toward the chest. Staying soft and relaxed into the floor. So again, we're allowing this movement to happen, allowing the arms to be heavy, so they just naturally weigh the leg down, compressing through the lymph nodes, through the groin. Again, cleansing your system. Now you can keep a hold of your knee with your right hand. Take your left arm out to the side and begin to twist, taking the knee all the way across your body, as far as it wants to go. If it feels good, you can let your head drop toward your left shoulder and just feeling into your side body here. Feeling your left hip move away from the low ribs, from the shoulder, so you're opening up through the waist. And on your exhales, feeling how you can soften and release into the twist. And you can bring the knee back to the center. Hug this knee in once again. And now bring your right foot onto the floor, the knee to the ceiling, and take your left ankle onto your right thigh. Bring your right thigh in toward the belly. Reach your left arm between your legs, and then get a hold of your right knee with both of your hands, or take a hold of the back of the right thigh. And once again, soften into this. letting the arms way down, the shoulders way down into the floor. And they naturally draw the leg in toward the torso. And continue to let your breath move into your belly. Feeling into the glutes or the outside of your left hip, really where the gallbladder channel runs when we get into the side body. Just gently clearing detoxification pathways. And now you can let go of your knee, take both legs out long, and lengthen them out once again. Maybe feel an opening through the front of your hips as you do this, through your psoas, maybe even into your abdomen. And now let's bring the right knee in. Take a hold of your right knee with both of your hands. And soften into this. Letting your breath move into your belly. Feeling the compression through the lymph nodes, through the front of your hip. Maybe you feel an opening through the lower back. And as you're doing this, feeling the rest of your body, that it's relaxed. Your upper body, your face, your jaw. Now keep a hold of your knee with your left hand. Take your right arm out to the side and twist, taking the knee across the body as far as it will go. Maybe it comes to the floor, maybe not. If it feels comfortable, your head can fall toward your right shoulder, and we're using this to feel into the side body, opening up the space between your right hip and your lower ribs, opening up from the hip all the way into your right armpit, down into the right shoulder, even feeling an opening through the right ribs. And letting your breath move where it wants to move, helping you open up through this space of the side body, and on your exhale, softening and releasing into the twist. And now you can bring your knee back to the center. Hug this knee in once again. And bring the left foot to the floor, the knee to the ceiling. Cross your right ankle onto your left thigh. Bring the left thigh in toward the torso. Reach your right arm between your legs. And get a hold of your left knee with both hands or the back of your left thigh. And once again, soften, release, and relax into this opening. Letting yourself be gentle. Letting yourself allow your body to feel into the movements, into the postures. And letting yourself soften into the sensations that come with the postures. So you don't have to judge the sensations. Your body is doing so much for you to support you. So rather than judging your body, you can say thank you. Now you can release a hold of your leg. Take both legs out long once again. And again, take a little stretch. Opening up through the belly. If you want to take your arms overhead, take a big stretch throughout your entire body. You can roll through the ankles. Really what feels good for you here. And now bring both knees in, hug both knees in. Just feel into this. You can circle the knees around a little bit, just opening up through your lower back. The breath continuing to move into your belly. And now you can roll over onto one side. And find an easy, soft way as possible to come up to sit. Once you're seated, let's use this small cushion to sit on. And then laying your legs crossed, however is comfortable. Let yourself settle here, just taking a couple moments. Your eyes can be closed or at least relaxed and softened. Now let's just take the arms up on an inhale, the breath continuing to move into the belly. And on an exhale, twist, taking your left hand to the outside of your right leg, taking your right hand behind you. Let your shoulders soften down away from the ears. And feeling a lift through the spine, feeling into your side body, through the waist, the space that you were opening on your back, length through the neck, and still feeling the ease, even though we're upright now. And on your next inhale, come to the center, taking your arms back overhead, and exhale, twist to the other side. Let the shoulders relax away from the ears. Feel how the belly can support the spine without hardening through the belly. So the breath can still move into the belly, even as it supports you in this upright position. Feel how the hips and legs can be relaxed down, even as the spine is lifting. And on your next inhale, come to the center, arms back overhead. Exhale, release your arms down. Now let's take a hold of the left foot, and we're gonna press into the kidney 1 point, acupuncture point, and acupressure point with the thumb. I'll put a visual over the screen so you can see it close up. And begin circling your thumb into this pressure point. It may feel very tender, and if it doesn't, you can apply more pressure. This is also vital energy reserve in this point. So you're activating your vital energy, and it can also be really soothing and relaxing, depending on the pressure you use. If it's tender, be tender with yourself. And now keeping a hold of this point with your right hand, just bring this foot up and the leg up. And now you can take your knee into your left elbow. And you can keep massaging this point as you're doing this. And begin circling your leg, using the support of your arm, so your spine can still be pretty stacked here. And if you want to draw this foot closer in, if you have that opening through your external rotators, you can take that option. If not, this is fine. We're just feeling into the glutes, into the hip, again into the gallbladder channel. If you have a little more opening, you can draw the foot in using cradling the foot into your right elbow and pressing the foot back into your elbow. This is all about being gentle, soft, remaining in the parasympathetic nervous system. And now we're going to take this leg out long, keeping the right leg folded in. And taking the right foot into the inside of your left thigh. And now we're going to begin folding forward, tilting at the pelvis. So we're moving the belly button. And you can stay active through the quadriceps, so through the top of your left thigh, as you fold over to create more of a lengthening through the back of the thigh. And so here we're releasing stress that gets stored through the entire back line of the body. And this connective tissue pathway through the back of the body also running with the central nervous system. So releasing stress from the nervous system, from the back of the body, maybe very explicitly in your hamstrings. And when you feel like you've met your edge, and not a stressful edge, right? But where you've gone as far as where you feel you can remain soft in this, you can begin to soften into it, letting the head become heavy. This can deepen the opening through the back line because the head is heavy, the brain is heavy. And you can roll the head side to side, feeling into the back of your neck, feeling into the side of your neck. So opening through the back line, opening through the side of the neck, again, the gallbladder channel. If you're feeling this through the inside of your right thigh, then we're getting into the liver channel. So all of this releasing stress, rewiring the nervous system, balancing the hormonal system, and supporting natural detoxification pathways. Notice if you're holding through your chest, through your shoulders, through your jaw. Let yourself relax. And notice how your breath is still moving into the belly, maybe even moving into your lower back. Just a few more breaths here. Feeling how the breath can slow down. The body can soften even more. And as your breath and body soften and relax, your mind can slow down and relax as well. And as you're ready, you can come up to the center. Let's cross in the left leg. Take a couple moments to settle in here with the legs crossed, the spine erect, the eyes closed. Feeling the breath move into the belly. And now let's change the crossing of the legs. Take the left thumb into this kidney 1 point, into the arch of your right foot. Just beneath the ball of the foot, right in the center. And when you find it, you can feel it. And as you're massaging this point, let your breath move into your belly. Let the chest, the shoulders soften. Feel yourself relax through your hips, through your legs. And now, keeping a hold of this point with your left thumb, let's cradle the right knee into your right hand. And you can keep massaging this point as you're beginning to move the leg just a bit to feel into your hip. And so maybe even feeling how the weight of the femur, your thigh bone, can weigh down into the hip socket to create more space for the hip. And now if you want to begin drawing the foot in toward your chest, if that feels good for you, your breath can remain soft, you remain soft. If you want to cradle that foot into the left elbow, you can take that option. If not, that's perfectly fine. This is about remaining in the parasympathetic nervous system, the breath remaining steady and settled in the belly. Otherwise, it's counterproductive for what we're doing in this practice. Really just feeling into your hip, the muscles around the hip, feeling space through the chest. And now we'll take this leg out long, bringing the left foot into the inside of your right thigh. And once again, folding over. At first, you can keep your right leg active through the quadriceps in particular, at the top of the thigh. And it can naturally happen too. And you can see those muscles become active as you fold over. That helps create length through the hamstrings, through the back of the thigh, and through the entire back line of your body. Feeling the belly button move down. So we're keeping the spine long here to feel into this opening through the entire back line of the body. You're keeping space across the chest, across the upper back. And then as you're ready, begin to soften through the spine, rounding through the spine, releasing the weight of the head. It really deepens the opening, at least for me, to release the weight of the head. It can be helpful to take a very long exhale with that opening. And again, releasing stress that gets stored in the back of the body. Of course, it gets stored throughout the entire body, but particularly through the back line. Releasing stress from the nervous system. And as you continue to breathe into your belly, continuing to cleanse the body. Moving lymph through the body, creating new lymph. Creating new circulation. And also creating new patterns in your mind and in your brain. As you're ready, you can come up, fold in your leg, crossing your legs. Let your hands rest onto your knees or onto your lap. Let your eyes close. Take a couple breaths here. Just feeling any space you've created. If you notice any more ease in your body, in your breath, in your mind. And as you're ready, let's come onto the back once again, using this cushion to take under the head. And this time, let's come into Savasana. So taking the legs out, at least shoulder width apart, windshield wipe the feet in and out, and let the feet drop out to the side. So your legs are completely relaxed. Get your shoulder blades into your back and take your arms out long. Let your eyes soften and relax closed. And exploring how you can soften even more. Feeling the connection of your back body with the floor. And releasing into that connection. By softening through the front body. And as you do this, feel how your breath becomes even lighter. Just completely letting go of effort. So in private sessions, I guide clients through exactly where their energy gets stuck and how to gently restore their energy reserves without bypassing their body's wisdom. Because it's not about doing more, it's about listening to what your body needs in each moment at its own pace. If this practice felt supportive, I think you'll really love my free starter kit to calm your racing mind and body. You can find that linked in the description. And for even deeper restoration, I recommend pairing this with my guided meditation for deep stress and tension release. You'll find it on the end screen or in the description as well. And that will take you deep into your parasympathetic nervous system by guiding you into your body, into different breathing techniques, and take you into deep rest. Thanks so much for being here with me today and for taking this time to practice and be present with your body.